welcome to Tech Turks. Today I have Simeon, one of the co-founders of ThankUCash. ThankUCash are in the business of rewarding small businesses for doing the right things, using data analytics to help them and rewarding them using loyalty. So, Simeon, that's a very interesting business concept. Before we even get to the nitty-gritty of ThankUCash, tell us the story of why you're doing this, why you think it's going to be successful, and who your competition is, or how you got here.
Thank you very, very much for actually inviting me. From afar, admired what you're doing. I actually built the first mobile app when it comes to banking mobile apps way back, called GT Bank Move. I built it with the late CEO of GT Bank, and that gave me an idea because Nokia invited me and I started building products. And most notably, everybody knows me, I built UWin and actually gave it to the federal government. That was my biggest project before Project Mollywood, which I also built and also gave to the federal government. I worked with Dr. Okonji-Iweala at that point. She never even knew me from Adam. She just saw what I was doing and she invited me. And fast forward, I built a payment gateway called Simple Pay. Far back, I was about the first person to build a payment gateway then. And it was difficult to explain to banks, this is what was happening. But the learning from that was, hey, we're probably tackling the wrong problem. So, going around the world, learning from other platforms, you realize that, wait, it's a different ballgame when it comes to Africa. You need to figure out a way to actually track transactions and do this as a very cheap way so that mom and pop shops, small supermarkets can actually join this thing. And we started off. So we started with Dana, and we saw Dana at the airport grow almost 40%, like in terms of revenue, only by doing one simple thing: knowing their customers by name, by customer details, spend patterns, and also at the same time giving rewards instantly. So imagine credit alert. Everybody knows credit alert. When you get everybody, if I get to Zoma's credit alert right now, I'm excited. So the question is, how do you convert that behavior to actually exciting customers? So what we did was, once you buy a ticket, instantly you put your phone number in the POS, you see a credit alert. Dana Airlines just rewarded you with 1,500 naira, and you can spend it instantly at another store, buying food or buying coffee and all that. So people are excited. Wait, you mean I don't have to spend this on an airline? Exactly. So. Yeah. So we launched out and we got, tremendous welcome. Businesses like Enyo Retail use us today. Enyo is the only, and I can beat my chest to say that, the only retail gas station in Nigeria that knows who their customers are. They can tell you 117,000 customers walked into our stores last month. This is what they were buying. This is who they are buying. And they can upsell other products. And this made them grow astronomically. Enyo had about 10, 15 stations. Today they have almost 100. Because we're honoring their customers and all that. So we have done that across board, and that's what we've done today. We partnered with banks, we partnered with POS machine companies, PTSPs that you call them. We've integrated into several of them, and we're integrating to others. So the idea is we're not changing the behavior. You buy your product normally, but we capture your phone number, we reward you from the merchant, and send you an SMS, like a credit alert. So it's just a straightforward thing. You just go into a store, you put your phone number, you can do that. And what this has actually helped us do is let us learn more about the customer. We know what the customer is buying, what the customer wants, how we can help the customer get excited, how we can get the merchants to even know their customers. So right now, you get a call from the Enyo CEO saying, hey, thanks for coming. You notice you bought 100,000 naira worth of gas or fuel, and you're doing well. Thanks for this. This is from the CEO of Enyo. You see customers excited because how does he know me? I'm just one out of, and that creates repeat purchases, and we're seeing businesses grow astronomically doing this. So that's why we're excited about it.
If you go to a small business and say, you can give your customers loyalty, the question they'll be asking you is, where is it coming from? Is it coming from my pocket? Is it coming from your pocket? I would ask that question immediately.
Yes, so it is coming from their pocket. Two things they would enjoy from is economic of scale. We have a large base of customers. Imagine if you have a store around Enyo Retail, for instance, which one of our customers, you have a supermarket. Automatically, Enyo is telling their customers that, hey, this point you're earning at this train station, you can actually spend it at this grocery store, at this supermarket down the road. You already have, word of mouth. You don't even have to spend money for more marketing. You already have a community of customers that are coming to you. Number one. Number two, it's it makes more sense when you actually know your customer. So we give you a simple to use dashboard, simple to use mobile app that just shows you who are your customers today, how much did you make today, what are the things that you're doing right, and what are the things you're doing wrong. Send instant SMSs directly from their dashboard based on off transactions, like simple things that you will not spend a crazy amount of sums trying to do, and it just works for you. Number one. Number two, it's very, very simple. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to pay, for infrastructure. You don't need to pay for anything. We convert what you already have. You have a POS machine, instantly, 10 minutes, you are up. So you don't need to buy equipment. You don't need to buy anything. You just enjoy based off of a larger community of customers.
So let me ask you a question. How are you looking at your business from that perspective, which would be, just another app? And meanwhile, there are other people who are beginning to do similar things. I'll tell you, in banking, you have your pay stacks who are trying to do the same thing as we are doing. You have your carbons who are trying to do the same thing. So everybody's jumping into everybody's market, and people have different apps for things. So how do you intend to distance or collaborate or partner with existing solutions to scale?
So for us, we've had this conversation with Chijoke, dossier of Carbon. We are open. I am not competing. I don't want to compete with anybody. Actually, I look up to everybody. So we're working with InterSwitch, we're working with Carbon, we're working with any company that wants to use our platform. We're not even interested in showing off on our mobile app. Yes, we have a mobile app, but it's just there. We don't care about it. What we care more about is if Sparkle has you want to show customers rewards based off this, we give you API. Show it to your customers. Let them aggregate rewards from everywhere they earn, but you show it on your mobile app. We don't want to be part of it. InterSwitch, you're working with them. We don't want to be part. Just connect with us. We have APIs available. Just connect. Even if you can't do it, we will do the work for you. We will help you connect. Do you understand? So we don't want to be seen as it is our own. No, we want to work with everybody. We want a situation where we create a community where our target is in the next 5 years, 10,000 merchants will be connecting to 10 million customers across multiple merchants. We don't want to be we just want to be in the middle, helping connect these people. So if they are Sparkle customers, let them be Sparkle customers. If they are Paystack customers, let them be Paystack customers. Well, how can we bring them together? Because these customers are buying different things every day. They are owned by everybody. They're not owned by one person. There is this conversation that Uzoma is my customer. Uzoma is not, but no, he just cut his hair there. He just went to that boutique. He went to that cinema house. So he's the cinema house customer, he's the boutique customer, he's the barber shop customer. How do you make Uzoma happy that as he's going around, he's getting excited about what he's doing and he's happy to do it? He's not spending and he's grudging.
Has COVID helped create more awareness and more appreciation for ThankUCash? In fact, that name is a misnomer because it's not actually cash as in physical.
We actually had ideas of how to make it cash in future, where a customer could actually get cash. If you had points and you needed to, you can actually withdraw it as cash. We're still thinking about around that, how we partner with relevant agencies or banks to be able to do that. Number one. Number two, COVID actually helped us. A lot of people saw a different side to things. We could quickly pivot and tell all our customers, hey, yeah, you were buying stuff from physical stores, but they're no longer there. Now you can actually trade online. Do you have a card? Do you have this? Do you have that? And people were doing it. We even launched, we even converted our customers to delivery agents that could deliver products during the pandemic. So it helped us see a lot of what we're doing and actually appreciate more what we're doing.
Simeon, thank you very much for coming on to Tech Turks. It's been very enlightening. I think a lot of, what you're doing, especially for small business, is great. It also helps promote that whole digital transformation. We will continue the conversation offline, and wishing you the best.